when I never hurt anybody. To be honest, after hosting our first Christmas Eve, I'm totally exhausted and I really don't have any DIY inspiration at the moment. So I just turned to you guys to see what you guys wanted to know about me, since I'm very rarely in front of the camera or speaking to you guys. So hello. First question, how tall are you and Lord Paul? Great question. I am 5'8". Paul's driver's license says 5'8", but totally false. He's like 5'6", 5'7". I'm like an inch taller than him. What is your filming setup, camera, any extra lighting, etc.? I literally just have a tripod, a Canon T3i Rebel, and a Sigma lens. That is all that I use. I love natural light. I think it makes everything look amazing. What was your job before YouTube? What inspired you to do YouTube? My job before YouTube was I worked for Free People. I was a store manager for just a quick second at the Glendale one. And what inspired me to do my YouTube was actually my health took a little bit of a decline in 2015, and I was so stressed at that job that it was not helping me at all that I just decided to save up a bunch of money and quit that, and then figure out how to start a YouTube channel with the idea that my best friend and I came up with that year as well, called Living to DIY. Once I quit my job, I just dove into learning how to film, how to edit, and just finding my voice for my YouTube channel. What inspired me to do YouTube is because it's such a welcoming community. You just instantly find people that you're attracted to and just you really relate to. And the more I watched different YouTubers, the more I realized I wanted to be that for somebody as well. I just really enjoyed the fact that I could be myself and people can either like it or not, and then opportunities can grow from it if you grow your channel and you stay consistent and persistent with it. And it's also all under your control. You don't work for anybody else, you work for yourself, and I love that. That's something I'm obsessed with about YouTube. How did you meet Paul? But he spelled meet, M-E-A-T. I met Paul when I was 15 at a Halloween party. I was Tomb Raider, he was V for Vendetta, but he wouldn't come out of character. And if you know Paul personally, you know that when he gets stuck on like a voice or an impression, he literally like lives it out the entire night or the entire time he's doing it. I walked in, I saw V for Vendetta sitting on the couch, and I was so intrigued because he never took off his mask, he just stayed in character. And then when he finally lifted it up, I mean, baby P-Rod, he was just such a such a babe. So I just have always had a crush on him, and then timing was perfect in the last 4 years, and now we're together. So that's how I met him. So basically we met at a Halloween party when I was 15. What's my curly hair routine? My hair is naturally curly, and then I use the Garnier Fructis Frizz Control, and I just put all that in my hair, and then they have like a beach wave spray, and I do that, and I've done that since I was about 12 years old. I have not changed my routine. It keeps working for me, so I can link the product down below too. It's literally any kind of drugstore. How did your love story with Paul start? I was 15 and I met him at a Halloween party, like I just said, but we didn't reconnect until I was 22 and I lived in West Hollywood. A friend of ours named Hermie shot me. We were always shooting together, and I thought I wanted to be a model, which I absolutely did not. But he ended up using some photos for a Primitive t-shirt. It's like the one with the eyes. Those got printed by Primitive, and Hermie was gonna come deliver some to me because he was out in the area, and he also happened to be skating with Paul. And at this time, I worked a full-time job, but I also started my baking business on the side. So then when Hermie was coming over to my house, Paul asked him, hey, ask Rachel what's up with those cupcakes. I mean, now that I say that out loud, it just, obviously he's not really worried about the kind of cupcakes that I was making. I think it was more so obviously to speak to whatever. And then when Hermie came over, I was such a hustler that when Hermie told me that, I was like, yeah, give me his number. I would love to get an order from him, because I just wanted to keep baking on the side. And then we started texting, and I realized he wasn't concerned with those type of cupcakes. He was more so pursuing me, and then we went on our first date, and I literally went to the skate park on our first date, and then we went to In-N-Out, and then the rest is just kind of history. Not as romantic maybe as most people think it was going to be. How did you get into doing DIYs? How I got into DIYs? I never got fulfillment from a sports or school or a job. It was anytime I was creating something with my hands and I could see a finished product at the end of it, whether it was a big project or a small project, I just felt so good. So I just kept doing DIYs, and then it just skyrocketed from there. I've just never put it down. What is your go-to cocktail? Moscow Mule, hands down. Anyone that knows Paul and I, we have like a copper cup collection at our house. Where do you get your ideas from? Pinterest. I get all my ideas from Pinterest, and I try my hardest not to rip off an idea completely from Pinterest. I always just get Pinspired. I always get inspired by Pinterest. What made DIY your YouTube craft of choice? I'm not talented in any other area. I just love crafting. What is your favorite thing about DIYs? I just love creating something from scratch. That's my favorite part, is just you created it. And what is your least favorite thing? When they don't work out. Will you and P-Rod be my parents? Shout out to my lovely girlfriend at Fabulously Meow. We can be your parents. I don't know what that whole thing is about. Like, people have been calling me mom on Instagram. I don't know if it's just because I'm old, but I don't really understand that. Do you and Paul plan on having a child? That might be personal. When did you start liking to DIY? I love the switch. Yes, I am going to have a child. I'm 26 though. I am in no rush. He has a mini human that is absolutely incredible. So I don't have baby fever, if that's what you're getting at. But yes, him and I will have a child down the line. When are you going to post the video of you landing the kickflip? It was so hard, but I do need to get back onto it because I literally probably lost all the memory that muscle memory from those 2 videos by now, because to be honest, I was so disappointed that I couldn't get it. But 2017 New Year's resolution is to land that kickflip for you guys, and I'll post a part 3. What's it like dating probably one of the most greatest skaters to ever live? It's super inspiring all the time, because he is the hardest worker I have ever come across. So dating Paul is dating one of the most incredible humans to ever live, to be honest. He is the sweetest, most genuine, caring human being ever. I do want to say thank you for all of your support this year of 2016, my first year on YouTube. We are almost at 16,000 subscribers. It always blows me away to come here and, you know, see your guys' comments and your love and your support for me. So I really do genuinely appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions that you would like answered in a future Q&A video, go ahead and comment them down below. If you liked this Q&A video, I'm not too sure how entertaining it was for you guys, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I feel like you guys are gonna unsubscribe from me because Homegirl is actually really boring. That's why I never sit in front of the camera. I hope that you continue to follow me along this journey. Expect more Living to DIY episodes like the one on Badwood. I will link it below, and I will put a little card here so you guys can see that there are gonna be way more episodes like that to inspire you guys to live to DIY. Because we're all living to die anyways, but you guys should be living to do it yourself, be your own boss, and have your own happiness, and create your own happiness. I just wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend, and I will see you next Wednesday. I ordered jumbo ones! Everything's amazing. Oh my god, it's so big.
It's just amazingly big.
I'm already sweating, and it's been 2 seconds. So, oh.
Give it to me, baby, let go.